Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Taylor and I'm on the customer education team here at GoSite. Today's workshop is going over the GoSite Placement tool. The placement tool is a really important tool that can help improve your online presence and boost your business. It's also beneficial because there's a few tools within this tool. So in this workshop, we'll be going over the basics of the placement tool. If you want to dive even further into how to use this tool to optimize your online presence, I highly recommend attending the Level Up Your Online Presence workshop that we offer. It has some great strategic advice in there, so definitely check that out. And just a quick announcement, if any of you are currently signed up for workshops this coming Monday, June 21st, those workshops have been canceled as the office is closed in observance of the Juneteenth federal holiday. If you did sign up, we encourage you to sign up for another day later in the week. So let's get started with some general housekeeping. This meeting will be 30 minutes. The session is being recorded. A follow-up email after the session will include recording and additional resources. Your audio is muted on purpose to prevent interruptions, so please drop your questions in the Q&A feature and they will be answered during or at the end of the presentation. And just so you're aware, the Q&A feature is for you to drop in your specific questions, in which any answered questions will appear for the group to see, and the chat feature is for you to contact us privately if you need to. So we do encourage you to ask your questions in the Q&A in case someone has the same question. And lastly, the Q&A and chat will be monitored by my colleague Noelle here today. So let's get started with today's agenda. Today we'll be covering an overview of the placement tool, listings, posts, and the Q&A tool. So let's go ahead and hop into our dashboard here. Okay, so this might be repeat information for some of you, but just a refresher, this is the desktop version of the GoSite dashboard. And this is a test account we use, but this is how you should see it when you log in. And you could access your desktop dashboard by visiting cloud.gosite.com. If you need any help from support, feel free to use this question icon in your dashboard, and you can do a live chat and also search knowledge base articles, or you can send us an email at help@gosite.com. So we're going to start by navigating to our left side menu here and go down to the placement tool, which is near the bottom here. And we'll start with the overview tab here. So this information here is pulled straight from your Google My Business page, and it's an overview of your analytics and how your page is performing on Google. So views is the total number of views of your Google My Business page. Searches is how many times you came up in a Google search in the last 30 days. Actions is how many times someone clicked on something on your Google My Business page in the last 30 days. And calls is how many times someone clicked on your phone number to call from your Google My Business page in the last 30 days. So if you scroll down the page, you'll find infographics with more detailed information on this data. Now, before I move on, in order for this data to come through, we want to make sure that our Google My Business page is synced. So let's go ahead and check that, and we'll hop over into our Manage My Business settings here. You can locate it in the drop-down menu of your profile icon. And you can see here in the sync data section that they are synced because they say connected and disconnect. If they needed to be synced, there would be a sync button here, and you would click that and log in with your respective logins here. So now we know our page is synced. Let's go back into our placement tool. The next tab we have is listings. And the listings tabs will show you all the business directories we have you listed on. And the importance of being in all these small directories is to show that you have credible and consistent business information online. And just a quick note, if your dashboard doesn't look like mine here and you don't see more than 2 listings here, that most likely means you're listed with another provider. And you can only have your listings hosted by one provider at a time. So if you run into this issue, be sure to set up a getting started call with our implementation team. They can help you get set up and get you sorted out. So if you need that information, we can provide it in the follow-up email for you. So back to our listings here. I know while looking at these, some of them may seem a little irrelevant, but it actually really helps with the bigger search engines, because if you had inconsistent information posted out there on different websites, they would red flag that, and actually it would hurt your ranking and you would get ranked lower. So seeing consistent information posted across multiple directories online helps your reputation and ultimately your rankings. Now, in order for you to view any of these listings, you can click on the icon in the view listing column here, and it'll take you directly to the website and the listing itself. And a quick side note, anytime you update business information in your dashboard in the Manage My Business settings, it'll be automatically updated and pushed out to all of these listings you see here. So you don't need to worry about updating all of these individually. We'll have it all automated for you. If you need to change any information, you could click this blue business settings button and it'll take you right to your Manage My Business settings, or we could go how we did previously through this profile icon here. I'll pause for a quick second here to see if we have any questions. Looks like we're good, so we'll go ahead and move on to posts. So posting is a very powerful and effective way to boost your business online. Producing content consistently shows the bigger search engines that you are an active and engaging business, which the algorithms look for when they're choosing to rank businesses. So they like to see that activity and shows that you're engaging with your audience. The posting tool is really easy to use, and it's really convenient not to have to log into your Google My Business or your Facebook pages. And you can post directly from your dashboard on the desktop here or in the mobile app, which I'll show you how to do later. So we recommend posting at least once per week. The content can be as simple as a photo with a caption or a one-sentence update. For example, for this tree trimmer here, hey, San Diego, we're here for your tree trimming needs. Call us today. Doesn't need to be too extensive or complicated, just a quick update. And again, we recommend posting once per week. So we trigger that activity there. So for the fun part, how to make a post. Once we're in our tab here, we'll go ahead and click on this box that says write your post. And then we can type, hey, San Diego. What is that? For your tree trimming needs. And then once you start typing, you'll see these options pop up down here. We want to make sure that these icons have the blue check marks next to them. If you wanted to post only to Google, you would uncheck Facebook. If you wanted to post only to Facebook, you would uncheck Google. But ideally, we want to post to both, so we'll keep them both checked here. You can attach an image here. And you could either upload an image or you can choose from one here. You could search for some too. And once you have your image, you'll hit continue here at the bottom. You could either crop it or use the original. And if you wanted to schedule out your Facebook posts, you could schedule them out by clicking this drop-down area here where it says select post type, and you could schedule it. And once you hit schedule, you'll see the option for a specific date and time. And right now, this feature only supports Facebook, not Google My Business posts. It's just a Google My Business limitation right now. So hopefully that will come in the future. But for now, it's just Facebook posts. So for this example, I do want to post to both, so I'm not going to schedule it out. Also, there's an event option here if you want to create a public event, which does push to Google My Business. So I just wanted to point that out. So once you're ready, we'll go ahead and click the blue paper icon up here, and that'll post it for us. We see post created successfully down here, and we see that it was posted just now. So I'll pause again real quick to see if we have any questions on posting. Looks like we're good. We'll go ahead and keep moving along here to Q&A. So this Q&A tab acts as a frequently asked questions section for your Google My Business page. You're able to respond to questions asked by your customers online, and you can also create a question and answer, and it'll post directly to your Google My Business page. So this helps show that you're an active business and engaging with your audience. So if you have any common questions from your customers or you think of any relevant business information that your audience should know, you can go ahead and click Add Question here. You can say, for example, where are you located? And then you can say, hello, we are located in San Diego. And go ahead, and once you're ready, you can hit Add Question here. And then it'll get pushed through. So we can see here, this is what it looks like if someone comes through. If a question were to be asked, it would show up here, and you could click down here to reply. If it didn't have a reply already, you could reply here and write your answer and hit reply there. Okay, looks like we have a question here. When I use Canva, how do I upload it on here? So currently we don't support like an integration with Canva, but if you had like a file to upload, you could do so with the posting tool here. I believe you can upload a file, but I'm not sure. It might just be images. But if that's the case, if it doesn't let you upload the file, I would try taking a screenshot, and then you could upload it that way. So I would go ahead and try that. If you still run into issues, definitely reach out to support and we can try and help you out there. We can probably get the web team to maybe help you out there too. So definitely go ahead and use that.
Hey, Taylor, just this is Noelle here. Just letting you know as well for the Canva situation, just make sure when you download the image from Canva, no matter what it is, don't download it in PDF form. Only download it in either PNG or JPEG, JPG. That way you'll be able to upload it here into the dashboard since we don't have the direct integration, just as an FYI. Perfect.
Thank you, Noelle, for that. Okay, if we don't have any more questions, I'm going to move on to our mobile app demo. So give me 1 sec to pull that up here. Okay. So just as a reminder, I'm on an iPhone here. It may look a little different on an Android, but we've got the gist of it. We also have help articles in our knowledge base for Android. So I went and searched GoSite here. And then since I have the app downloaded, I can click open. If you needed to download it, that button would say get. So I'll go ahead and open here. And then we'll see our home screen here and our icons at the bottom: home, contacts, payments, messenger, and menu. I'll go ahead and click menu to bring up all my tools. And then we'll go ahead and navigate to placement, which is the first one in the second row here. And then we'll see our Google Insights page here, which is equivalent to our overview tab. And then to navigate to the other tabs, we'll go ahead and click Google Insights at the top with the drop-down arrow, and then it'll bring up this menu at the time. So now you can see in the grayed areas, it'll say listings, post, Q&A. Those are our other tabs. We'll go ahead and tap post, and I'll show you how to create a post on your phone. So we can see here that the post we just created on the desktop is here up at the top. And in order to create a new post, we'll go ahead and click the blue pencil icon in the bottom right corner. We'll click Write Post. And then we'll go ahead and just tap in this big white area here so that we can write. So we'll say again, hey, San Diego. We are here for your tree trimming needs. Call us today. And then as you can see here, we want to make sure those icons are toggled on. So I'll go ahead and toggle on Google, toggle on Facebook. If you want to attach an image on the bottom left corner, you'll see the paper clip icon and go ahead and tap that. And then if we wanted to upload, we would click that blue plus sign there. And then we could either take a photo like my screen here, or we can just tap on one of those. And then once we're ready, it all looks good. If I wanted to schedule out for a Facebook post, we'll show that example here. I'll go ahead and toggle off. We'll go ahead and click that publish now with the right arrow icon and just tap it there, and then you'll see the calendar come up. So let's say I want to post this for Monday. I want to do it at 9 a.m. Perfect. Okay, I'll click done. So as you can see, it says schedule for Monday, June 21st at 9 a.m. Looks all good to me. I'm going to go ahead and click schedule up at the top right here. And then it will show up once it's posted. Having a little technical difficulties today. Perfect. Okay, so now we see that it's scheduled. And then we'll go ahead and see, tap up here and click Q&A, and we can post our question and answer. So our questions would show up here. If we wanted to create a question, again, blue pencil icon in the bottom right, and you can enter your question and answer in the respective boxes. And when you're ready, you would click add. So I'll stop and see if we have any questions on the mobile app here. Okay, looks like we're good. So let's go over a little recap of what we learned today. So we learned that having your business information posted consistently online shows that you have a credible business. Posting can boost your online presence by triggering activity and show that you are engaging with your audience. And we recommend posting at least once per week. You can create a Q&A section for your Google My Business, which also shows activity and engagement.